And welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Hunt, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Miles Bridges.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with Fox. Then there's Reed. Then it's Bridges. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. GA, we've got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
Williams gets the bucket.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
Now, here's Fox. Gobert, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges with the board.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. Drops in the breakaway layup. Williams has got his second basket.
You can see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
Reed with a screen on SGA. Here's Fox. Softly punts in the floater.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Here's SGA. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Hartenstein finds Wallace. Shot clock at 3. SGA from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Here's Fox. The Thunder making the shot. Has to Gobert. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Everybody get down. Let's see those moves.
changes for Minnesota. Bagley, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Miles Bridges. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bagley the screen. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Williams scanning the floor. Wallace with the screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Williams. Outside for SGA. And yes, it's good. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Over in the corner, Edwards. No good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Minnesota with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Wallace after the basket by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. Reed with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Nobody near Williams. Again, Williams missing. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Reed with a screen on SGA. Outside, Fox. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Reed gets the bucket. 6 points for Naz Reid.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Bagley. Miles Bridges comes in for Naz Reid. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Ball subbed in for Edwards. The Thunder also changing it up. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And here now the Thunder. Caruso looking for an opening. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Gobert the screen. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Caruso, a guy who understands how to draw these fouls. This guy's so savvy.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And so Caruso nails both of them. Endures for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Now, here's Caruso. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Dallas. Gobert with a screen on George. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Down low. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 points.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Bridges. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now, here's Fox. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. With the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Bagley, he's checked in for Gobert. Ellis comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. To the paint. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Number 16, Maxime Renaud.
There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, did they pay the price with the triple.
Here's Caruso. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The Thunder leading by 5. We've got Ellis. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bridges. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Back to Wiggins. Outside, George. Pocket 6. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's the screen. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Ellis outside. Inside. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Bagley.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Now, here's Caruso. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's DiVincenzo. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Over in the corner, Ellis. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
He misses the free throw. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The Thunder leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Nailed from three-point land. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Outside for Bagley. A putback, Reed. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Dort with a screen for Mitchell. In the corner, Wallace with it. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 6. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Now DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Reed misses. Reed against Mitchell. Outside, Dort. Pass to Wallace. Latre. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, now's Reed able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Holmgren can't hit.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Ellis. 5 points in the game. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with the jumper.
Wallace against Ellis. Mitchell a screen on Ellis. Mitchell outside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, let's move someone off the court. Come on.
Completely new lineup for Minnesota. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. Mitchell finds Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got 9.
My goodness, J-Dub from deep. Wow, that was long.
Miller with a screen on Mitchell. Miller at the elbow. For the 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Williams. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance. Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margin.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Fox with it. He has 7 for 3. Edwards. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell is doubled. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Miller grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. To the middle. And Miller throws it down hard.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
Oklahoma City has gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bridges comes in for Miller. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Ball subbed in for Edwards. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Wallace with a screen for Williams to the inside. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bridges a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reed has it in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, SGA. Dort passes to Williams. The 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. And here is Fox. He has 7 inside. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
Back to SGA. Outside, Dort. Basket is good off the assist from Williams. Dort's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. To the paint, wants to get it to Reed, and does. And that one drops. Reed's got 15.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reid doing exactly that.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Ball against SGA. Reed with a screen on SGA. Bridges kicks to Matthews. Clock is at 3. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
It's a close game here in Minnesota. Fox finds ball. Down low, here's Bridges, and the layup's good off the glass. Bridges got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
And Wallace gets double teamed. It's Dort on the wing. So nice passing by Oklahoma City. Bounce pass from Williams.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
32 seconds left in the first half. Picked by Reed. Fox passes to Bridges. Reed misses.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Shea hits from outside. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers, too. I love the root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oz Reed with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's SGA in at the point. That's to Gobert. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Williams, here we go. Fox with the steal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Back to Williams. SGA kicks to Williams. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Now here's Edwards. He has 5. Oh, the lob to Gobert. SGA with the steal. And Williams, here we go. And the dunk by Wallace.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Fox passes to Reed. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Holmgren. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Naz Reid. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Fox. 6 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Edwards kicks to Bagley. It's stolen by SGA. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Now DiVincenzo. He has 5. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Williams. From deep, SGA. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. 7 points in the game. Miller with a screen on Wallace. Here's Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
The Timberwolves missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. First free throw is good.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
And Edwards drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
SGA double team. Stein inside, defended by Bagley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Well, it's the activity of Hartenstein on the interior that makes the defender react and puts him in a tough spot.
That free throw, no good. Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah. You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 7. Bagley with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
We know this about DiVincenzo, guys. He's not just a scorer. He loves to get his teammates involved.
Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, great setup by DiVincenzo with the pick and roll. He is very capable as the screener or the handler.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wasted no time on that one. Wallace has got 9 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Number 1, Chet Holmgren.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
It's a pick by Love. It's Fox with the drive.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Ellis on the double team. Hartenstein with it. Now defended by Gobert. Holmgren. Outside Williams. Outside for SGA. And the Thunder another 3.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fox gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Thunder with the lead. To the middle. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. The Timberwolves shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. SGA's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now what's the pass to Gobert? It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort with the ball. Matthews covering. Pass to SGA. Ellis against Williams. This one for 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been perfect.
Love with the screen on Dort to the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's Williams. That's good on the assist by Dort. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on court.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Pick by Reed. Here goes Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Williams for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Thunder with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. 55 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Reed.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Dort. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Holmgren outside. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. His 3-pointers off the mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bagley with his screen on Mitchell. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bagley.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. A shot missing. And he frames the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
To check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 1. They've got Reed. Fox is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Bagley. And it's Ellis. And at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Bagley with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And there's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Fox against Wallace. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Thunder shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Jang. Offline with his 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed, and easy 2 points on the lane. Reed's got 22.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Now is Reed on the inside.
Double team on Williams. Up top, Jang takes a 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Williams double team. And Chang kicks to Williams. Inside. Oh!
Goodness. How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside for Bagley. Timberwolves passing it around. Bagley sets a screen for Fox. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Jalen Williams has felt his rhythm, he's going to be relentless in how he attacks the defense.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Driving the lane. Power down with both hands.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Back to Mitchell. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DiVincenzo kicks to Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Wallace. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Jang dishes to Williams. And it's good. 2 points. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Picked by Reed. And it's Bagley in the corner. Great pass to set up the layup. Reed's got 24 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you, Allie. Bounce pass from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Gobert with the block.
Boy, you have to be careful if Gobert is in the zip code, folks. This is a great shot blocker.
Edwards passes to Connaughton. Back to Edwards. Love with the screen on Williams. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. SGA's got 16 here in the second half. Gobert, the screen. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it, Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's SGA in the corner. Hartenstein with the screen on it. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's Edwards. To the left wing. Here's Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the fourth quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Now, here's Ball. Love with the screen on Mitchell. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
SGA double team. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Ball, the pass to Gobert. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Down low. And stolen by Love. Here we go, one-on-one. Edwards! Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miles Bridges comes in for Kevin Love. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in for Mitchell. Thunder trailing by 5. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander connects from the corner.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Picked by Reed. Now Edwards. Bridges a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Now Williams. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2.
Anthony Edwards loves these moments, and boy, does he deliver.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Fox with the steal. Jumps up. Edwards making a statement.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Fox against SGA. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Bridges a screen on Williams.
Oklahoma City foul. Check on you. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. DiVincenzo is fearless. I don't care what time of the game it is. Big bucket to be had. Yes, sir.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Outside Holmgren jacks up a three. Knocks down the three.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Edwards. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Gobert comes in for Miles Bridges, and it's Matthews in for Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Nice read. Off target from outside. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication is great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. One is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
And now they foul and stop the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now we present the player of the game, Naz Reid.